What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those of you that do not know, TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated online premium educational platform available today at True Trading Group. Results matter. And because results matter, we have one simple goal, and that is to help you to learn, trade, and profit. If you are new, make sure to like and share this video. Most importantly, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, because 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live for free on this YouTube channel with myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests. Drop golden nuggets and provide you with free lessons that are going to help you to become a better trader. But why should you listen to any of the things that we share with you on these live streams? I didn't figure any of this stuff out on my own, folks. I began my trading career working for a fund right out of college, 2007, my very first job. And then the very next year, we had the Great Recession, the housing market crisis, the stock market crash. And it was actually during that time that I went on to receive one of the Trader of the Year awards at the firm. But before they ever let me touch $1 of their money, first I had to go through an intensive training program. I had access to some of the top trading tools, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders. That is exactly what the True Trading Group platform is based on here today. I've got an amazing live stream in store for you guys here today. This is a special live stream. I'm going to start things off the way that we always do. 15-minute, 20-minute Q&A session. Give some time for people to log on. You can ask me whatever questions are on your mind. And then I'm going to show you the exact reason why we are called True Trading Group and not Watch Mike Trade. Guys, red days happen, right? Today, I had a red day. I share this with you because you see me come on here and you see me talk to you guys about all the wins and guess what you're going to hear tonight, guys? You're also going to hear about the losses, because that's what transparency looks like. Today was a red day for me today. As you guys know, I talked about it last night on my live stream. I was looking for resistance at the 50-day moving average on the SPY. We pushed through it today. I went after some put options on the SPY today, ended up losing some money on that. So I'm finishing the day actually today red. Okay, I always come on here. I tell you guys about my wins. I tell you about my losses. Today is, in fact, a red day for me. However, in TTG, it's so much more than just me. True Trading Group is not just me. I tell you all the time about all of these other pro traders, all these other moderators that are in chat with their own trading styles, that are calling out trades, that are answering questions, that are identifying opportunities for the TTG community. And with that being said, tonight, okay, I'm going to be bringing on some of our other TTG trading mods tonight live, and they're going to cover with you some major wins that we had today. We had a mid-cap trade that was a win. We had a couple swing trades on a smaller cap on a low volatility stock. We had a swing trade option on a large cap stock. There's just a lot of different variety and a lot of diversity within the TTG community. I literally tell you guys all the time that there's something for everybody here in True Trading Group, and I'm going to bring those moderators on for you tonight. You're going to be able to meet them. All my TTG fam, you guys already know them very, very well. But for those that are not members, you may have never seen these people before. So you're going to get a look into what some of the other True Trading Group moderators in chat were able to do today and over the last couple of days to help our community make money. And then last but not least, I will be going over the entire TTG platform later on this live stream after we go over those trade breakdowns to show you guys what is the TTG membership all about. True Trading Group is a platform. You're not just signing up to get trade alerts. There's so much more to TTG than trade alerts. We are an entire platform that gives traders access to resources and tools that you can use on a daily basis to help you guys make money in the markets. So I'll show you guys all that later on the live stream. But first, we're going to start off with that Q&A session. Start typing your questions in chat right now. Do not be shy. Do not be embarrassed. There is no such thing as a stupid question. The only thing that is stupid is not asking the question that you have. So without any further ado, folks, we have a lot to go over here tonight. I'm excited to introduce you guys to a lot of the other TTG mods. Start typing your questions in chat right now, and let's begin that Q&A. All right. What do you guys got for me today? Shoot. What do you guys got for me today? Ask me questions. Did you get the car with the McLaren hat? No, I got the McLaren hat with the car. It's the other way around. When you get the car, they give you a hat. So You spend all that money on a McLaren, and they're like, hey, here you go. Here's a hat. Here's a hat. Here you go. Thanks. Yeah, so the hat comes with the car. Do you believe that the dollar is going to tank anytime soon? Good question. Really, really, really good question. No, I don't. No, I don't. The dollar has actually been on quite a tear the last couple of weeks. We kind of cooled off a little bit today. The dollar actually kind of had a little bit of a pullback here today. But I don't think the dollar is going to tank anytime soon. No, I do not. Yes, Steve, the SPY is in fact at resistance. So what I'll do right now, actually, I'll pull up a chart real quick just to show you guys. Okay, so yes, the SPY is at an area of resistance right now. And I'll just draw a line across that level for you. And I'll make this line a little bit bigger so you guys can see it if you're on a smaller screen. And what I want you to notice is all of the support that you had here on the SPY. You guys see all that support right here? All of that support, we've broken through it. Now we've rallied back up, and now we are testing that level of resistance. Okay, so this level of resistance, along with the 50-day moving average, was the resistance level that I tried shorting in front of today. So I bought some SPY put options today. Once the SPY pushed up to 443 and change, I got myself into some put options when the SPY was around 443.35, I believe, was the price of the SPY when I came in with some put options. I went after some 441 strike puts, and the markets just sat there. We never got the pullback. We just traded sideways for the next like 3 hours. And I just started to get some time decay on those options as the SPY just went sideways, sideways, sideways. And then late in the lunchtime session, we broke through highs and started to extend. We got into my stop loss area, and then I ended up stopping out of the trade. We went like 50, 60, 70 cents higher, past my stop loss, and then the markets pulled themselves back and then kind of finished right around that previous high area, right around 444, 443. I think right now, let me check. Right now we're at 443.74. So we're kind of right around where my stop loss area was. My stop loss area was around 444, 444.25. And we pushed through that today, and I kind of got shaken. We went all the way to 445. So I ended up getting out on that push to 445. You know, I kept my loss nice and manageable, nothing crazy. But yes, it is a red trade. It's a red day for me. Not a bad loss or anything like that, just a routine loss. We'll come right back, in our next trading session, and we'll be able to make that back. But I went after it today, and I thought we were going to get a little bit more of a pullback. I thought there was going to be more selling pressure step in at that 50-day moving average, and it didn't happen today. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen tomorrow. It is still a trade idea that I'm paying attention to going forward and going into next week. It's still a level of resistance that I firmly have on watch, that if we cannot break through this level tomorrow, then I think that you might have a put option opportunity for next week that can bring us back into the 430s. Okay, so I'm still looking at that trade idea. Did not trigger for me today, but we are, yes, in fact, testing what I believe is a key level of resistance. And I'd be shocked if we just ripped right through this level like it wasn't even there. I have a feeling I might be a day or two early on this trade. If that is the case, I will go back and attack that trade idea if it sets up for me again. I was red with Mike on that SPY trade, but with the help of three of the other teaching moderators, traders, I was green for the day. That, my friend Stan, is what True Trading Group is all about. That's what I like to hear. I'm glad you actually just shared that. I'm glad you actually just shared that on here, because that is what this live stream is really going to be focused on. This live stream, I really want to get the point across to you guys that yes, red trades happen. Yes, red days happen. I also have red days. Today's a red day for me. I always will tell you guys about my wins, my losses. Whenever I'm red or green, I share that with you. Fully open, transparent, and True Trading Group. I don't sugarcoat anything. But I also want to really get the point across. I always come on this live stream every single night. And I tell you, what do I say? I say, True Trading Group, it's not just me. There's other professional traders that are in chat calling out trades. They have their own trading styles that are answering questions, identifying opportunity in the markets. But tonight, you're going to actually be able to meet those traders yourselves for the first time. For those of you that are new to the live stream, you'll be meeting them for the first time. But your TTG members, you guys are family. You know them also very well. Today, you big money lose, right, Mike? No, what did you not listen to the words that just came out of my mouth? Literally just said no. Today was just a routine loss on the SPY. Was not anything big. I know a lot of some people on YouTube, when they have really big losses, they like to tell you how much money they lost. And look how much money I lost, because they try to build clout to be like, look at how big of a trader I am. Look how much money I lost. And some people will try to kind of play onto that. But no, today is not a big loss. It's very rare that you guys will see a loss really get out of control, because we teach risk management at True Trading Group. And that is one of the most important things that I think our members really learn as a member of True Trading Group, is the importance of risk management, proper position sizing, sticking to your stop losses, making sure that your losing trades are smaller and that are always manageable. You can't allow yourself to wipe out, 2 or 3 green trades on one loss. That's how you guys really will run into a problem with being consistently profitable. Okay. You can't control how much money you make on your winning trades, but you absolutely can control how much money you lose on your losing trades. And that's something that really was a game changer for me in my trading career. When I was younger in my trading career, I never had a problem with big wins, but I also had very big losses. I was a bit of a cowboy. I was a loose cannon. I did not have really good risk management. I took stupid risks, and I paid the price for it a lot early in my career. And once I finally realized that it's more important to worry about how much money you're going to lose if you're wrong than it is to worry about how much money you're going to make if you're right. Once I kind of learned that, and this is something that I was taught from my mentor at the time, who was my boss and one of the partners at the hedge fund, he's the one that really kind of helped me understand that. And this is his quote, that great traders are more concerned with how much they're going to lose if they're wrong, and struggling traders are obsessed with how much they're going to make if they're right. And that quote is something that I actually got from him. And once I kind of changed my mindset around that, and I stopped worrying about how much I'm going to make if I'm right, because you can't control how much you're going to make if you're right. Like when you buy a stock, you think it's going to go higher. If you buy a stock, let's say at $10, well, if the stock goes to 12, 14, 15, 20, 25, 30, we don't know how high the stock is going to go. So you can't control how much money you're going to make when the stock is moving higher. What you can control is if you buy a stock at $10 and you say, hey, I'm stopping out at 9.30. Okay. And you can control how much money you're going to lose. And as long as you can stay fixated on controlling that risk and making sure that those losing trades are never out of control, they're never out of hand, you're never getting your legs chopped off from underneath you, that's how you stay in the game, and that's how you maintain consistent profitability, because one losing trade or one red day can easily be erased with one green trade or one green day. And that's how you guys want to be able to work yourself through your trading. You have to understand, you only have, let's say on average, 20 trading days in a month, right? 5 days a week, 4 weeks in a month, give or take a couple days here and there. Let's say you have 20 trading days in a month. If you wipe out 3 green days with one red day, you just gave up 4 days. You literally just gave up 4 days of your month. You're giving up a huge chunk of your month, and you're break even at this point. And that's why a lot of traders that have very big losses will always struggle with consistent profitability, because now you can't be a 60% win rate trader or a 65% win rate trader and still make money. What happens now is you force yourself to have a 70% win rate, a 75% win rate just to break even. Like, for example, if you make 10 trades, 7 of them are winners, 3 of them are losers, right? That's a 70% win rate. That's fantastic. Those are great statistics as a trader. Once you push up into the 70s, you're doing very well. But if on those 7 winning trades, let's say you make $1,000 each, that's $7,000 in profit. But let's say on those 3 losing trades, you lose $2,500 each. That's $7,500 in losses. You are now a 70% win rate trader, and you are net negative $500. That can't happen. And people that do not follow strict risk management find themselves in those situations. So if you guys are going to learn anything from True Trading Group, aside from professional technical analysis, the ability to identify high probabilities patterns versus lower probability patterns, it's going to be risk management. Risk management. And I think my teaching members can all attest to this. Controlling their downside and understanding proper risk management is probably one of the biggest game changers that they learn as a member of True Trading Group. And I think that probably goes, I can probably speak openly for all of the other moderators that are going to be coming on here later tonight on this live stream to share with you their trade breakdowns. Because we had a lot of bang out trades today. A lot of the other moderators had some really big wins today, some really great trading action, and they're going to share that with you here. But all of us will share, even though we have different trading styles and different strategies, the one thing that remains constant amongst all of us and amongst most consistently profitable traders is strong risk management. Okay, so that's why it's so important. Why I go over that with you guys day in and day out. How do you control emotions when you stop out, but the stock later does exactly what you want it to do? Okay, a couple parts here. First, you got to make sure, because if this is happening to you very often, if this happens very frequently, chances are your stop losses could be in the wrong place. So you got to, that's first and foremost. If that's something that happens to you very often, your stop losses could be too tight. They might be in the wrong place. So you got to go back and check that. If it happens once in a while, listen, it's always going to happen. There's no way around it. You can give a stock all the room in the world. You'll still find situations where you're going to get stopped out and the stock's going to continue higher without you. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. There's no way to prevent it from happening ever again. It will always continue to happen for the rest of your trading career. You just have to kind of be able to move on from it and accept the fact and understand that, yeah, maybe that happens 1 out of 10 times, but the other 9 times it was the right call to stop out of that trade because the stock went significantly lower. So you don't want to change your trading style because of the outliers, because of the lower frequency events, right? Which would be you getting stopped out and the stock continuing higher without you. If that's not the norm, if that happens to say 1 out of 10 times, don't worry about the 1 out of 10, worry about and focus on the 9 out of the 10, because the money that you missed out on making on that one trade, you saved that amount of money 5 times over by actually stopping out on those other trades that you stopped out and the stock actually went lower. That's how you have to look at that and just accept the fact that it'll always happen. You just have to make sure that we control the frequency at which that happens. Like I said, if that happens often to you, your stop losses are probably too tight. All right, next question. Hey, Mike, can you explain the importance of gaps and gap fills when it comes to levels? Yeah, sure, Robzilla. Gaps and gap fills are always going to be potential support and resistance levels. They are important areas that you should always pay attention to. Doesn't mean that they're always support or that they're always resistance. That's not the case. Just like any other technical indicator, nothing works 100% of the time. So there'll be many times when you have gap fills and gap entries that will act as levels of resistance and levels of support, but that does not necessarily have to always be the case. Okay, so you're always going to want to make sure that you stay fixated on where is a gap fill, where is a gap entry. A gap fill will be, and I'll pull up a chart just to kind of show you guys an example of what a gap fill and a gap entry would look like. And I'll just pull up KPLT as an example because KPLT has a large gap, and I'll just show this to you guys. So here you have KPLT, right? So let me just delete this. So here you have KPLT. So here you guys can see you have this big gap down on, what is this, the 10th? On the 10th. On August 10th, you had this big gap down, right? So you see here the stock was up here, up around 950. The next day we opened up all the way down below 6. That's a gap down, all right? A gap entry would be right there. That is where the gap begins, okay? This is where the gap begins. A gap fill will take you back to the prior closing price before the stock had the gap down. So right here, this line becomes your gap fill. Okay, so here, and I'll make the lines bigger for you. Okay, so there you have This is your gap fill. This would be your gap entry. All right. So what you'll see is KPLT. And then what you'll notice is we actually got up and tested. There's your gap entry test. So you see right there, we tested what was the gap entry. And then the stock had a pullback. So you see how it acted as resistance. So here's a situation, an example where the gap entry point acted as a level of resistance. And then just a couple days later, we broke through that gap entry. And now the stock is said to have pushed into the gap. It has pushed into the gap, but has not yet closed the gap because this is a gap fill. So that would be the gap being closed. Getting all the way back to $9.70 would be the gap fill or the gap close, which KPLT has not yet been able to accomplish. Okay, so these prices are going to be significant prices that you should always make sure you understand where they are, okay, that they can potentially be support and resistance, but they are not something that will always be support and resistance. Just like every other technical indicator, nothing works 100% of the time. I want to join, but I'm not a really good profitable trader. I do okay. Is there a possible payment plan? Okay, no, there's not a possible payment plan. But if you're not a really good profitable trader, I mean that's perfectly fine. That's the whole point of you joining, right? The whole point of you joining is to get a professional education. When you guys join your training, you have to understand something, that the courses that you're going to go through are going to be a simplified version of the training curriculum that I went through when I worked at the fund. That's how I learned how to trade in the first place. And then you're going to have access to all the other tools, resources, all the other moderators, workshops, study groups, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Right. So that's the whole reason why you're going to join, Leo. So, just because you're not a great trader, don't feel like True Trading Group is a super advanced only for very experienced traders. True Trading Group is for everybody. And I literally mean that sincerely, because we have a lot of members that never traded the stock literally a day in their lives before they joined. And now they're doing well and they're making money. Then we also have traders that have been trading for 25 years. We have two gentlemen that have been stockbrokers at Morgan Stanley for over 20 years. We have licensed financial professionals. We have an asset manager from Australia who manages money for 50 high net worth individuals. And then we have people that have never traded a stock a day in their life. We have a member that was a market maker at Deutsche Bank, so a professional trader for many years. Right. So, and everything in between that. And that's why with all of our curriculum is broken up into beginner and foundation courses. And then there's the advanced courses. And if you're not yet consistently profitable, my advice is to start with the beginner foundation courses. If you are already consistently profitable and you're just looking to take your trading to the next level, you can start with the advanced courses. All right. So, all right, guys. So let's, that just about wraps up there for the Q&A session. We have a lot to get into here tonight. Like I said, I got 3 different moderators that we're going to bring on to go over and recap their trades. What I'd like to do real quick is I'd like to see how many people are brand new here, because obviously you who have never met any of our other moderators. So type the number 1 in chat right now. If you are brand new to the live stream or you're not a member of True Trading Group, just type the number 1 in chat right now. All right, we got Melissa Weatherly, X Craig, Sahey, David, Daniel Hutchins, Captain Ameritrade. I like that username. Bosco, Vinny P, Sebastian, Alex Mwale, SD, Vinny, Olga Cooper, Jacob Dewar. Oh, Jillian Unger. Congratulations. Jillian Unger, just brand new to the family, just joined right now. Len Ben joined on Monday. Welcome, guys. Hitesh VS, some brand new people here joining us. Excellent, guys. All of you that are brand new, welcome. Remember, at True Trading Group, guys, our goal is to help people reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable traders by combining top-notch education with premium tools and resources from companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, Trade Ideas. We're a community that truly cares about one another and shares the same goal, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. Before I get into some brief information about the membership, the True Trading Group, a couple of people that are asking about it in the chat. Before I get into price and everything like that, I'd like to actually ask my members real quick, guys. What do you believe a membership to True Trading Group is worth? Do me a favor right now, comment in chat what you believe a membership to True Trading Group is worth. Yeah, so these are going to be TTG members that I would like to know what they believe a membership is worth. Now that they're experiencing the platform, I'd like to know what they think it's worth. John Bean says it's priceless. Robert Franklin says 10K. Diane Fig says it's priceless. Dahiana, priceless. Jesus Space Goat, priceless. Humble Pie says 15K. Chris Ortiz says priceless. Thomas Barty says 10K. Lewis Cruz says over 5K. Rob Zillis says it's priceless. 8,000 at least, says Glenn. Skyburst says priceless. I'm sorry. Green Banana says priceless. Patrick Brooks, priceless. Another 5K. Still Learning says 10K. C Aim says priceless. Trading Jedi 5K. Wizard 2,500. 10K a year, says Derek Eaton. Michelle, aka the badass Bella, she says 15. Mama Bear 5 to 10. 5K to 7,500, says Sean. $1 million, someone says. I don't know about all that. Howard Potts says 12,000. 15K, says Jay Wendelberg. April makes trades 5 to 10K. Peter Parker says 5K and a revolutionary toaster. It's an inside joke if you were on last night's live stream. You guys get the point, okay? You guys get the point. You guys can see all the members that are commenting, telling you what they believe that the membership is worth. Now, guys, part two of that question. Tell me why. Why do you believe the membership is worth as much as you say that it is? I would like to know, and I believe any of our non-members would also like to know why you believe the membership is worth that much, because that's a hell of a lot of money. A lot of people said 10K, 12K, 15K, priceless. That's a lot of money. Priceless is a pretty serious word to be thrown around. So why don't you guys let us know why, in fact, you think it's worth that? Because financial freedom is priceless. Amen to that. Your education's life-changing. Your education. Chris Toner's sexy voice. It's true. That's true. I can't argue with that. I'd pay 10K to listen to that man speak. Why not? Moses says it's the education. McPhee says the professor. The professor is a fantastic educator. One of our other our professional teaching moderators in chat. He's an amazing educator. Sean says real education, real guidance. The education, the support, education, because of Mike's experience at the hedge fund, the expert advice from mods. This is a true education. It's an investment in myself. That's exactly right. That's how you guys should look at this. You have to look at this as you're investing in yourself to get yourself an education. This is far more reaching than just following a bunch of people's trade alerts. This is getting access, getting information, getting education on the overall markets, whether you're trying to make money on an active trading basis as a day trader, as a swing trader, but also looking for guidance on long-term portfolios and overall market sentiment and positioning in different sectors and companies that we believe in the future. Just having a general understanding of how markets work and what's going on in the world will allow you to be better prepared to take advantage of opportunities when the markets present themselves, rather than panicking like a lot of inexperienced and uneducated people did last March when the COVID crisis hit. A lot of people panicked. They sold out of the stock market. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know what was happening. The stock market was crashing. They felt the zombie apocalypse was taking over and the world was going to end. And a lot of people lost a hell of a lot of money during that time period, but not us. True Trading Group, we were buying stocks with both hands and both feet in March and April, because you have to have an education to understand when opportunity presents itself. And if you've been following my live stream for a while, you'll know that in March and April, every single live stream that I did, just go back and watch. Just literally go back to March and April of 2020 and watch all of my live streams from that time period. And you'll literally see me almost every day begging people, buy AMD, buy Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, NVIDIA, PayPal, Square, buy everything you can get your hands on, because I literally said this. It was the greatest wealth building opportunity of my lifetime. And I mean that wholeheartedly, because the previous opportunity was 08. the '08 crash that went into '09, the markets went down about 55%. Now, I was in my early 20s. I did not have anywhere near the amount of money at that time as I do now. So this time around, when the markets crashed like that, I went in there guns blazing, and I bought up everything. And you guys can see that there's, most of those positions are up well into the triple digits, 100%, 200%, 400% moves on some of these stocks from that March sell-off. And that's what I mean by having an education to be able to take advantage of those opportunities. So listen up, guys. I need you to listen up right now because real quick, and this is kind of serious. Listen up real quick. We have literally been moving our price point up by a couple of bucks every day as we've worked our way back to $2,000. So it is now finally confirmed that the plan is now with the True Trading Group membership. The plan is to walk the price up by a couple of bucks every day, slowly at first, and then picking up speed between now and February 1st, 2022. On February 1st, 2022, the cost of an annual TTG membership will be $2,500 a year, which is still roughly 45% cheaper than our closest so-called competition with 100% more value. The idea behind TTG is to make the tools and the education needed to succeed within reach of anyone that wants it. But we also know our worth, and even at $2,500, that is a hell of a value. We were at $1,292 with a laptop last night. We were giving out free laptops, but we have officially ran out of laptops. We have no more free electronics to give out with a membership. So we have decided to bring the price of the membership all the way down tonight to $1,100 for the entire year. We were going to raise it this morning, but we decided to begin to walk it up from here, giving you all plenty of notice of this. I'm telling you now, on February 1st of 2022, the cost of a membership to True Trading Group will be $2,500. Every day, we are going to walk the price of the membership up by a couple of bucks until we get closer. As we get closer to February, the rate of which that price increases will continue to accelerate. So we are starting here at $1,100, and we'll walk the price up every day until by February 1st, the price will be $2,500. A one-year membership to True Trading Group used to normally cost $2,212, but until midnight Pacific time tonight, you can save 50% on that and pay only $1,100 when you use the coupon code TTG121. And the next 20 people that sign up by midnight Pacific tonight will receive 2 small private mentor study groups to help you get started and to give you the individual attention to help ensure your success. And as a special way to say welcome to the family, we will be giving you an additional 2 private mentor study groups. Okay, guys, these private mentor study groups are a game changer to help you speed up that learning curve. This is your chance to get individualized attention from one of the TTG moderators to ask questions, to help you with lessons and topics and things that you are struggling with. Okay, so again, you're going to get the 50% discount and 2 private mentor study groups. Okay. All right, so again, I'll say that again, a 50% discount and 2 private mentor study groups. Okay. Think of us as the Netflix of trading communities, because you guys will pay one price and then you get access to the core of everything that we have to offer for the entire year. Your membership comes included with our 17-course curriculum. This is a simplified version of what I learned working at the fund. There's beginner and foundation courses and advanced courses. There's also courses on options, trader psychology, swing trading, crypto, how to trade in a market, in a bear market. There's so many different courses. They're all available to you. They're in text and video format. There aren't any VIP or pro courses that cost you more money. You get access to literally every single course when you join True Trading Group. You also will get access to our Benzinga Pro newsfeed that gives you live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat room, so you get news as soon as it crosses the wire. You'll get access to our TradingView premium charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares. You guys get all of this included with your membership. You don't pay extra for it. Our trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, what you practice, what you're learning. So you can practice trading with fake money. That also will be the same simulator that is used at Cal State Fullerton. University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. They use the same simulator in their education programs. You'll also be able to use Trade Ideas Scanner. Trade Ideas Scanner is going to show you stocks making new highs, new lows, stocks that have a surge in volume. It's broken down and segmented between.
Everyone gets a free toaster when you sign up tonight.
And everyone gets a free toaster.
Yeah, it's not going to be on the checkout page. You'll just have to trust us. But 4-slice toaster.
A 4-slice toaster? Man,
Everyone.
You spoil us, Adam. You old sailor, you.
All right,
Dad.
Holy shit! Like 18 people just signed up at once.
So you guys have it, guys. You get access to all of this stuff, including your membership. You don't pay extra for any of it. That Trade Idea Scanner, it's industry-leading scanner. You guys get that. It's broken down between small cap, mid cap, and large cap. So no matter what you trade, we make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks on the day. You also get our proprietary scanner that's got the same functionality as FinViz Elite. You can create your own scanner with that. You can save that layout. You also can have the moderators share their scanner settings with you in real time. You also, of course, have access to our chat room, where the mods and I share our screen with you. We're live on the microphone talking to you during the day, calling out our trades in real time in advance of making them. We're answering questions all day long. You can send us messages privately to ask questions. We're there with you from pre-market till after the close. And we're there with you. We're also sporting over an 84% win rate in chat right now, guys, between myself and all of the other moderators in the group. We're fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website where all the moderators upload their trading activity there each and every single day. It tracks every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make. So you guys have access to all of that information. We also do live workshops and webinars with our members every single week. We also do, you have those 2 small private study groups that I told you about. And then also a lot of fun giveaways. Whenever TGD gets 300 new members, we give away $30,000 or a brand new Tesla. The winner chooses cash to the car. It's up to you. You just have to be a member of True Trading Group to be able to take part in those giveaways. A lot of fun stuff that we do with members. And the next 20 people that use the coupon code TTG121, you will get a 50% discount. It brings the price all the way down to just $1,100 for the entire year. This is an absolute steal. I do not remember ever the last time that our membership was this cheap. I'm telling you now, February 1st, the price will be $2,500. You can mark that on your calendar. The price will continue to go up each and every single day. The price you pay today is also the price you pay for life. This is also very important because next year the membership's $2,500. If you pay $1,100 today, you will pay $1,100 when your membership renews in a year. You will not pay $2,500. So you are locking yourself and grandfathering yourself in at the $1,100 price point. Okay, so you just have to use the coupon code TTG121. You'll also be getting those 2 small private study group sessions to help you guys get started and help answer any questions that you have so you can get individual attention from a moderator. And we also do offer a money back guarantee. This is very important because I told you before, True Trading Group results matter. I'm not just about words. I'm about numbers. I'm about results. And over 80% of our members are becoming better traders and are making money. Those are the statistics. Over 80% of our members are successful. And if you don't believe me, I want you to watch this. Guys, do me a favor. If you're a member of True Trading Group, I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now if you are making money and you're becoming a better trader. Type the number 1 in chat right now if you're making money and you are becoming a better trader because of True Trading Group. Sound off in chat. Type those number 1s. Let everybody that's not a member know how you are doing. I want anyone that's not a member to pay attention to the amount of number 1s that you see because these number 1s are the reason why I can offer you a money back guarantee because results matter. And I see the results that my members are having. If my members were all losing money, I would not be able to offer you a money back guarantee. Okay, so here's the deal. If you go through all of our courses, if you pass the quizzes, and if you attend one of those private study groups, you don't even have to attend both. I'm asking you to attend one of them. If you do those 3 things and still do not make back your membership fee, which is $1,100 tonight, if you don't make that back at least once during your membership, I'll give you a full refund. I'm not kidding. I will literally give you all of your money back if you guys do not make that membership fee back because at True Trading Group, results matter. I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is, and I truly believe, so much so that I will offer you that money back guarantee, that if you put in a little bit of effort, I believe this can work for you, and that is why I'm willing to offer you that money back guarantee. Everything I'm saying to you is on the website, so you know you're getting exactly everything that I'm talking to you guys here right now. Okay, so there you have it. So again, guys, use coupon code TTG121. You'll get a 50% discount, $1,100 price point. That price is going to be walked up every single day until February 1st of 2022, when the price will be $2,500. I'm giving you fair warning. Okay. I'm telling you this now. Do not come to me on New Year's, on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, on Halloween, and say, wait, is there going to be a bigger discount? Are you going to have a holiday sale, a New Year's sale? The answer is no. I can promise you now, $1,100 is the cheapest price that you will ever be able to get access to a True Trading Group annual membership right here, right now, on this live stream tonight for the next few hours until midnight Pacific. After midnight Pacific, the price goes up by a couple of bucks and will continue to go up every single day. It's going to accelerate as we get closer to February, the increase in price, until we get to $2,500. So I'm giving everyone, if you guys have ever thought about joining True Trading Group, the reason why we have to raise the price of the membership is because all of the tools and resources that we continue to add to the platform, all these scanners, the simulator, our social sentiment scanner, trade idea scanner, our own proprietary scanner, all of these different tools and resources. We have analyst ratings and due diligence tools. That stuff costs us a lot of money to have that on our platform. So we have to raise the price of a membership. I'm giving you fair warning now, $1,100 tonight, TTG 121 coupon code. You actually have to type it in, then click apply code to get the discount. Okay? And the next 20 people get 2 of those private study group sessions included, free. All right? So there you guys have it. Now, I'd like to dive into kind of the educational aspect, guys. Guys, honestly, there's not a single service out there, and I can say this with 100% certainty and fact. There's not a single service out there that offers what we offer for that price. Not one single service out there that has the resources and the tools included for free at the price that we are offering. Not one. Do your own research. Do your own due diligence. See for yourself. All right. So again, TTG 121 coupon code. All right, guys, I'd like to now move on to the educational aspect of our live stream. I'd like to bring on our moderators now. I'd like to bring our moderators on now. Let me see here. Okay. First up, no pressure. First up, everybody, I'd like to introduce all of you to actually one of our newer TTG moderators who started out as a TTG member. This person started out as a member of True Trading Group and has gone through the gauntlet, has gone through the courses, and has worked her mother effing butt off to get to where she is today and continues to grow as a trader. She is one of our mid-cap traders, specializes really in mid-cap day trades. And I would like to introduce you all to the TTG fam knows her very, very well. She kind of is the mom of True Trading Group, we like to say. Everybody give a big warm welcome to Jessica.
Heyo, how's it going?
Heyo. What's up, Jessica? How are you doing on this fine evening?
I am doing great. How about you?
I'm excellent. I'm excited to have, these live streams are lonely. I'm on here every night. I'm by myself. Adam comes on every once in a while to kind of keep me company, makes me laugh for a little while, puts up a bunch of fun memes. But for 95% of the time, I'm by myself. I'm lonely. So I'm excited.
It's like talking to yourself.
Right, exactly. It's like I'm looking at myself, I'm talking to myself, I hear myself. It's nice for me to have some company tonight. I'm excited. Some great trading went on today with you, the Wolf, Momen, and some, we had a lot of great action today in chat. And I'm happy, I'm proud to have the team that we have at True Trading Group. And on a day that I'm red, you guys able to nail some pretty solid trades, and I'm excited to kind of have you go through and break down your trade today. I'll pull up the chart on the trade, and you can just kind of walk me through the setup, the analysis as you kind of break your trade down for all of our viewers here tonight on the live stream, and we'll just take it from there.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so if you pull up your chart and go to QS.
All right, let's
dive right in and get into it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so the first thing I want to know is, let me see here. the first thing I want to note is if you go to the daily chart.
Yep.
And then you see the 100-day moving average.
Yep. Everybody, that is this purple line that you see on my screen. That is the 100-day simple moving average. We're on a daily chart now for ticker symbol QS.
Yep. Okay. So we broke through that level today. Okay. So I just want you to note that and then go to the daily chart.
Yep.
Okay. So the intraday chart. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're in your intraday chart, you'll notice when we broke through 25, which is also a resistance level for QS.
Yep. And I'll show you guys, I'm going to show them real quick, Jessica. I want to show you guys this $25 level that Jessica is referring to. You guys notice if you look right here, you'll see all this resistance from the end of July, early August. You see that resistance there at 25. And then as you look back to the left, you'll also start to see that in May and June, that was a nice level of support. So that support became resistance. It lined up with the 100-day moving average at 25. And that's where Jessica's getting that major resistance level from at 25. So let's go back to the 3-minute chart. There it is, Jessica. I've got the intraday 3-minute chart up right now, and I drew a line right across 25.
Awesome. Okay, so when we broke through that level, I wanted to see the stock hold that level as support now because it once acted as support and then resistance, as Mike just said. So this morning I got on the mic and I told the members, hey, everyone, I'm looking at QS. I want to see it pull back into the 25 level and hold support. And if it does so, I'm going to take a trade, just so you know ahead of time. So the stock broke through that level. We pulled into the trade line, which is that blue line on Mike's screen there. So we pulled into the trade line, and that was around like 25.50 area, yep. I think is the price. So when we pulled into that level, I was watching level 2 and I saw the buyers stepping in and I decided to take the trade. I just adjusted my position size accordingly because that's a 50-cent difference. So my risk still looked the same on the trade. I just entered a little early because I had high conviction, and let me tell you why. So if you pull out your fibs there, like say all of that didn't happen yet, and you pull up your fibs. Yep. Okay. So you'll see that support resistance level is right there. The 100-day moving average on the daily chart. You'll also notice the 36.2 fib lines up right there. Trade line and VWAP. That was all in that area. So this was a high conviction trade for me, grade A setup. I decided to enter the trade there when I saw buyers step in at that level. And I entered the trade, took my first take profit at the high of day, which was at 25.90. And then I took my second take profit at 26.80, which was another resistance level. And then I took my final take profit at 27.60 for an 8% gain.
Boom. Love it.
It is.
Love it. Just
awesome.
Super methodical, like a very low stress trade. I mean, guys, if you look at the entry point, I mean, Jessica really never even had to deal with much of a pullback at all. I mean, it was just a beautiful entry. And the other thing, Jessica, you want to talk to him just a little bit about the volume here too. Like, look at we got Jacob. Hold on one second, Jessica. We got to welcome Jacob to the group. Everybody welcome Jacob. We have 19 spots left for those two small private mentor study groups, guys. So the next 19 people to use the coupon code TTG121, you're going to get a 50% discount, okay? And you are also going to get 2 small private mentor study groups included with that for free, included, no additional cost whatsoever, guys. We have 19 of those spots left available. Jacob, welcome to the TTG family. But yeah, so guys, what I want to do real quick, I want to actually also walk you guys through, and Jessica kind of talk you guys through this as well. I want you guys to notice, Jessica, if you can kind of talk to him about that volume bar through the resistance at 25 and then that decrease in volume during that little pullback consolidation. If you can talk to him a little bit about that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome, Jacob, by the way. So yeah, when it broke through that level, the volume that came in on that break is what really gave me confidence in the trade. And that is what made me think like this level should hold as support. I'm going to see on the pullback. So as you see on my screen there, when the pullback happened after the break through that 25 level, it was decreasing in volume on the pullback. So I told the members on the mic, I'm looking for an increase in volume on the next extension higher, which is exactly what we got there. This allows the stock to build up steam, I guess you would say steam momentum, to push higher. And then another thing I want to point out is not only that, but through lunch, the lunch period, we consolidated all through lunch. And if you've seen any of Mike's previous streams, we always talk about when a stock consolidates through lunch, it has more probability of running out of lunch. So all day, the stock just sat there after I took my second take profit, which was bulk. And then after lunch, I think it was around 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 o'clock. The stock started to run again. So these were all really good signs that were lining up within the trade for me. Another thing I wanted to mention is when I entered the trade, I did have a stop loss at 24.75, which was below that support level. So I wanted to give it a little extra room to be able to pull into that 25 support. You know, if it were to bounce around, I wouldn't be uncomfortable because my stop was at 24.75. So originally that was my stop loss. I don't think I mentioned that when I first broke down the trade. And then as I was taking profits, I moved that stop loss up. So
beautiful. Perfectly executed trade, Jessica. And I want to reiterate this to everyone that's watching this live stream right now that just listened to Jessica break down that trade. Jessica started out as a member of True Trading Group and has now worked her way up to being one of the TTG Pro Trading moderators. Okay, so for anyone that's out there that thinks to themselves, and I guarantee if we went back in time a year ago and asked Jessica, hey, Jessica, do you think that do you see yourself becoming a TTG moderator? Jessica, what would you have said if I asked you that question a year ago?
I would have told you were crazy.
Right.
Like you're crazy.
But what has happened over that time period? What has helped you get to the point to where you are today? What has helped you develop into the trader that you have become to be able to not only analyze what is a textbook setup here, guys, that you guys listen, the way that Jessica identified the setup, the way that she traded it, the way she analyzed it, the way she entered, set her stop loss, took her profit targets, the reasoning for the entry, the reasoning for the setup and the take profits, you will learn how to do all of that. Okay. The education and everything that you guys will get access to is the same education that Jessica got access to. And now here she is breaking these trades down for you here. So, I mean, I kind of answered the question for you, Jessica, but the point I was making was like the education and everything allows you to be able to now understand this information and implement it as you did today. It was a beautiful trade. Very nicely done.
Thank you very much. Yeah, 100%. Like 10 months ago, I would have never imagined that I could, trade something like this. Like I used to watch you on the streams break down trades like this. And it is 100% possible for anybody who works hard at it and gives effort and truly wants the education. It's all there for you, like it was for me. And I am just so grateful that I'm able to sit here today and be able to walk other members through that process and the trade. So
awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it, guys. Absolutely incredible. Everyone give a big warm thank you to Jessica. A lot of our members caught this QS trade with Jessica. Fantastic job. Again, guys, one of our pro trader moderators in True Trading Group, started out as a member. Now she's rocking and rolling. The kind of the TTG mom, as she has become known from a lot of the members that are in chat. One of our mid cap specialists is kind of her specialty is day trading those mid caps. Great job, Jessica. Excellent trading. Thank you for joining me tonight to break down these trades, and I will see you in chat.
Thanks for having me. See you all in chat tomorrow. Bye.
All right. Later. All right, guys. So there you have it. So that was Jessica. Like I said, our mid-cap day trading specialist. Like I told you, there's a lot of different moderators in True Trading Group. We all have different styles and strategies. Great job on QS, Jessica. Thank you very much. Now, guys, the next moderator that I would like to introduce you to also started out as a member of True Trading Group and has grown and honed his skills as a true professional of his craft. He focuses more on large cap option trading, specializes in the large cap option swing trades, also implements a lot of our advanced option trading styles. So if you're a more advanced trader and you like doing credit spreads and debit spreads and straddles and strangles, this is the guy that you guys can talk to. But he also does traditional regular basic call and basic put option trades when it comes to those large caps. Again, was once a TTG member, has now worked himself up to be one of our TTG Pro Trader moderators. Everybody give a big warm welcome to my man, Momen.
Good evening, everyone. How are you?
What's up, man? Thanks for taking some time out tonight to join me and the rest of the crew. Great job today in chat. Some monster trading activity going on in Disney. And I believe, are you still in some of this position?
Yeah, I'm still in Disney. It's we just started this position 2 days ago, and on September 21st, take profit yesterday, take piece of profit today. Still in 50% position. So we're looking for hopefully 100% in this trade. We will see how the charts look like and see how the market will give us in this one.
Awesome. All right, man. So what I'm going to do right now, Moment, I'm going to pull up a chart of Disney. And if you want to walk people through the thought process, the analysis, the reasoning behind your trade, and then let people know kind of what option you went after. And maybe if you can give some insight too as to what made you choose the strike and the expiration that you did. A lot of people, when they start trading options, they struggle with, well, how do I know there's so many expirations or so many strike prices? How do I know which one to buy? So I'll pull up a daily chart of Disney and you can just walk me through your analysis and I'll follow your lead on it.
Yeah, let's start with the daily chart because mainly when we go for swing, we like to see the big picture daily or weekly. In Disney, we see this dip in daily in September 21st on news. So is that the daily chart you sharing already?
Yes, I have the daily chart up right now for Disney. Yes.
If you can make it like bigger picture, you can see we have been channeling for a long time, like starting from this dip, we have a channel between 169 or 170 to 180. This is like a big channel, Disney being consolidated in this range for a long time. As long as we push to the downside, we always see a support. At 180, we have a resistance. So stocks like channeling. When we have a news in that day for Disney drop in 5 minutes, like 5% to our support, which is 171, with this candle on daily exactly. Just right to our channel, finding support, take on intraday setup, 3 minutes, we start to see catching with a trade line. Sign of finding support at this time. Disney is not a small market cap, not trading on news. It's over 300 billion market cap, so it's not easy to see a sell-off at this time. Expect a bounce from that huge support level. So that's why I get in Disney at 170. 170 was my entry. 171 is my entry. Choosing the strike price and expiration. 175 was slightly out of the money, not way out of the money, which is one of the big mistakes option trader can do in choosing the strike price.
Hey, moment. I just want to pause you real quick. I want to welcome Jesse. We just got a brand new member that just joined the TTG family. Everybody give a big warm welcome to Jesse. We now have 18 spots left, guys. You'll get the 50% discount when you use coupon code TTG121. You will also get 2 of those small private mentor study group sessions included free with your membership. You guys are going to be able to talk to Momen, Jessica, myself, any one of the other teaching moderators to be able to get some help and help speed up that learning curve for you guys. So again, TTG121 coupon code, get that discount before the price starts to be walked up starting tomorrow. You guys have until midnight Pacific time tonight. Sorry, Momen. Go ahead, man.
Welcome, Jessica. We'll see you tomorrow in the chat. So choosing the strike price, I choose 175, not way out of the money. So this is a good point to highlight how we choose our strike price and expiration. If I choose 180, it's going to be way out of the money in this case. My target in the trade is going to be 179, 180 in 2 weeks time period in this swing. So I'm trying to be slightly out of the money, but if we take time, consolidate, it's not running stock. If this stock didn't run and give me this move in a couple of days, I'm looking for intrinsic value in this case to add in my value in my position. So that's why I choose 175. Expiration was October 15. Give myself time. This is the area I'm looking for. I took profit today at this line. You just drawing this line. This is the area of taking profit today. So if you switch to the hourly chart,
Sure.
You can see how it's looked like. Yes, exactly like this. Once we have this bounce, we start to see higher highs and higher lows with resistance level coming from 176.80. 176.80 if you go back before. Yes, exactly. So this was my area of taking profit today. It used to be as support before. It's break, so it should be as a resistance. So today we take profit at 176.70. Once the stock hit that resistance level, start to pull back, which is not a big pullback, but that's why we took profit for the second time. Looking now to consolidate, which is still holding the trade line even in hourly, which is a good sign that the stock's still strong. My next take profit going to be 179. If we get that 179, it's going to be kind of high resistance at this level. I saw your analysis in SPY and DIA is not going to be in sitting on resistance at this level, especially when we trade big market cap. We have to keep an eye on this major index. So 179 going to be my next take profit. But if we have a good shape in all over the market, 182 will be the last take. If we have the power to break 179, even the statistics looks strong in Disney. Only the one thing I don't like in the chart, especially in daily, we can see kind of pullback in volume today. So this is going to be you see like we still bouncing up, but with lower volume. All over the market has kind of low volume today, so it's just a concern at this time. So this is how we manage our trade. We take profit in all the way up, see our all indicators if we can hold more or just take profit and run according to the situation, according to our position. So that's about Disney trade.
Awesome, man. Excellent job, guys. And this is something that I really want to point out to people. Is you have a lot of traders have such a tendency to always look for levels to break. And you have traders that would have looked at that situation with Disney and say to themselves, oh man, we're going to break this support level. We're going to break the support level. We're going to get puts and Disney's going to crash and you're going to get this huge move. But you fail to recognize the bigger picture, which is what Momen was talking about, is that channel is a very clearly defined support level, a very clearly defined resistance level. And even if you take this support level even further back, you'll start to notice that not only do you guys have this support level here, right, but you go back even further, I mean, you start to really see some nice levels of support here down beneath 170. Like once you get beneath 170, there's a lot of different scenarios going all the way back to December of last year where Disney found support just beneath that 170 level. So when Momen saw that stock drop, and he's like he said, a large cap stock like Disney to have that big of a drop into a key support level to think you're not going to get any type of a bounce back or recovery, especially when over the last 2 days, the overall markets have really snapped back like a rubber band after that initial drop. It was a well-calculated, excellent risk-reward setup, and he went after, attacked it, was a true lion in the grass waiting for this opportunity, and he absolutely nailed it. And I want to remind you all, you're listening to Momen come on here and very methodically, very professionally, very clear and concisely break down this trade analysis and this trade execution for you. He also was started out as a member of True Trading Group and is now one of TTG's pro trader moderators. Momen, awesome watching you do your thing, brother. Thank you for coming on here with me today. We'll keep an eye on this over the next couple of days. Good luck on the rest of the trade, but a bang out trade so far to start. So great job.
Thank you all and have a nice night. Thank you.
Take care, man.
See you.
All right, guys. So, guys, there you have it. Everyone give a big thank you. Oh, we have a new member here. Alem Sahai. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I feel like I'm not. Alem Sahai, maybe. Alem Sahai. I'm going to go with Alem Sahai. Welcome, Alem Sahai. Everybody give a big warm welcome to Alem Sahai. We have 17 of those spots left, guys. So you got a 50% discount with the coupon code TTG121. You'll also get 2 free small private study group sessions with one of the TTG moderators. You guys can ask questions, speed up that learning curve, whatever it is. It's a real game changer. All right, to have access, that kind of stuff. Now, last but certainly not least. Oh, he's ready. He's ready, everyone. He's ready. He's done playing Candy Crush. I think he's on level 8,000 on Candy Crush. I've never seen anyone that is this far in Candy Crush as this man. I don't understand how it's gotten to that point, but that's nor here nor there. That's a discussion for another time. But everyone, I'd like you all to give a big, warm welcome to my third and final guest of the evening, one of our other TTG Pro Trader moderators and partner of True Trading. Everybody give a big, warm welcome to Jason, the Wolf of Weed Street, Spatafora.
Hey.
And Jason always wins the award for most awkward entrance.
Yeah. And best t-shirt.
Always best t-shirt.
Always best t-shirt. Yeah, I retired from Candy Crush at level 5,000. I was just like, I'm over this.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? The game's never ending, they say, right?
Never ending.
That's stupid to me. Like, why play it then?
I know. Like, give me something. You
need to win. You got to finish it at some point. Oh, to everyone, please welcome Tim Sykes.
Oh, that's so funny. Tim Sykes. I turned $12,000 into $5 million and made millions of millionaires. Dude, I did that in my first year of trading.
Oh, stop it. See, I hate when Adam always does this. Just kidding. Jason the Wolf retweets Spatafora. All right. Listen, you guys know me. I'm a very humble dude. I don't like to poop on other people's parades, but
that guy's a douche. But let's go. He's doing good things for the community now.
Yeah, I don't talk bad on anyone. So
what do you want to talk about?
I want you to talk about your trades, man. I want you to talk about your trade today. It was 100% gain. Like, let's pretend like that's not a big deal.
It was 100% gain on one of them. I'm in 2. So it was 30% on one part because I have 2 different calls. So my tier 1 was the $8 January CX call, which is cement. And I added 2 days ago at 38, 39, and 40. The reason it's 38, 39, and 40 is because I market ordered in a massive amount. But before that, I market ordered, I got the $7 October CX call, $7 call for October 15th, which I thought was just pretty much, I thought it was probably like the easiest trade I've made all month. I've been waiting for it. I've been really patient waiting for this to happen.
All right, so here, what I'm going to do here, Jay, is
does his shirt say my other shirt is at your mom's house?
Yes.
Yo, that's such a good shirt.
That is a really good shirt.
Yeah. Awesome, Tim.
You like,
Ross?
you like
I
my
don't know.
you like my coffee mug?
50 Shades of I don't get. Yo, you just straight buy stuff on Etsy. That's what he says.
That's hey man, you got you know, like that's why I trade. I trade so I can buy stupid crap.
I like it.
So okay, yeah, pull up the CX chart, and you know what people need to know is that CX, this option, we've been playing since really I want to say April, and we've played it a lot. It's I think to my knowledge the only option I've played over 10 times that I've never lost on, and I think my average return on it is somewhere close to 80%. No, this $7 call was 70%. I mean, 100%. I'm still in the $8 January call, which I took a little bit of risk off. But yeah, I mean, we've just really been beating this up. I mean, if you look at the chart, and you guys know I'm not a chartist, but you know, I remember price action. You could see this thing's just a roller coaster. And this move, you know, obviously it happened when the SPY dropped to 429. And I thought it was a little bit overdone, you know, with just kind of everything going on in the market. Is that a hammer candle?
It's a hammer. Yes, it is, Jason. Very good job.
Thank you.
Great job, Jason. Great job.
You know, sometimes I pop into the Miami Morning Colada Club and I learn things.
That is, in fact, a textbook hammer tail. So for those people that like to break down different candlestick patterns, this is called a hammer tail. This is actually a textbook hammer tail. Hammer tails are reversal signals, okay? Hammer tails will occur at the bottom of a downtrend, and they will occur with a big volume candle. And it occurs when you get this, literally this huge tail, which signifies that the stock went all the way down to this price point of 675, but bounced aggressively for the rest of the day to close at the top of the trading range. So you're getting a hammer tail is at the bottom of a downtrend line, bottom of a downtrend. It's a reversal candle. When you get a huge increase in volume like that, that is a sign that the stock has found a potential near-term bottom and then bounced that day and closed at near the high of the day. And then oftentimes you will get a move higher over the next day or two, in this case, 3 days. And that is when Jason took that trade and entered those call ops. So Jay, just if you can, I mean, I know you've got a couple different options, but just for the sake of explaining it for people tonight, let's just talk about the ones you sold today for the 100% gain. So I don't want to confuse people with all the different options that you.
Okay, yeah, because I'm still in the January $8 calls, but this was a $7 call. Okay?
Right. So, and walk people through just the thought process on why did you go after this when you did?
So I've been playing the $8 calls probably every other month. Okay. And you know, the last 2 times where I've had really big wins, it's gotten down to like 760, 750 area. So when it came down to 8, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wait for it to go down to 750. And that's when I took my tier 1 into the $8 calls. Okay. And I know this is just good for context. So what I'd said to everybody before I even put the trade on, I go, look, I'm going to take a tier 1 small position here. And I'm going to wait and see what happens because I'm already at that like 750 level, which is kind of like limbo. There's not much in between. So, you know, if it goes lower, then, you know, I'll make a decision whether or not to buy more 8s and get into my tier 2 or go into a $7 call. So you know, the market answered that for me over the weekend when we dropped from 439, and then I think it was like 435, and then we just tanked. So it really it really made the decision process easy. And I was looking at the strikes. So I was like, okay, 7 strike, obviously. Now, which date? And I was like, look, I don't expect this to take long. So I'm going to go after the October 15th because I have almost a month on it. So I got into the October 15th. The actual low of the day was 25 cents. I missed it. I ended up getting 31 cents on the option, and then I just waited. The thing didn't really do much, but I didn't have to wait long. I waited 2 days. I took a little bit of profit yesterday, just in case. And I took 60% yesterday. I took 10% off. And then today, I really was just waiting for my first take profit was 98%, so I want to be accurate. And then my next take profit was exactly 100%, and I'm still in it. So it's just, you know, I just thought it was a really easy trade. It hadn't been down here since April. You know, that was the last time I actually played $7 calls, I believe. Is that April? Wow, look at that memory.
Yep, here it is. I'll show everyone the support level on the screen that you're talking about. All right, so there you guys see this level. All right, so there you guys have it. So you'll see all the way back here. You go back all the way to the beginning of April. You'll see this little double bottom support level here in early April. And then that's when the stock, we dropped right down to that support level. And then again, beautiful hammer tail, big volume, downtrend. And then that gives you that near-term reversal. And Jason went after those call options and caught this beautiful 3-day bounce. All right, guys.
Yeah, and honestly, I think I'm going to make 100%, if not more, on the $8 call.
Yeah. So there you have it.
And then I guess we got to go over Roku.
Yeah, let's hit up Roku.
All right, I've been destroying. I'm gonna pat myself on the back. We've been absolutely destroying Roku the last 2 weeks. We were playing it 2 weeks ago. I actually got stopped out. Like I guess it was 2 weeks ago on a Friday. I wasn't paying attention and the thing just dropped. So I ended up losing $2 on the trade, but and I traded it before, and I really wanted to start trading Roku again. For the people that have been in TTG for a while, I mean, last summer it was only tech stock I was playing, just Roku. So I thought that this move down was overdue. It was on Amazon, like competition news, and then just kind of going with the market. So I 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, we ended up getting into some 325 calls for October 1st. So we had plenty of time on them, and we were like $10 off. Those things ended up being just a gravy train for days because we were getting in, getting out, getting back in, and then when we were nearly out after just taking another 40% profit, the thing dropped. So we went after the 315s 2 days ago. The 315s were a 970 entry. First take profit was $16 and $18. Reload, $16. And then finally I was just like, you know what? I don't want to be greedy. I got out because Powell was speaking.
Right.
Well, Roku ended up opening at 335. Those contracts went to 27. I had a little bit of FOMO, but felt pretty good about the 335s. Now, I don't make that 335 trade if I wasn't taking all the profit and managing the last trade as much as I was, okay, because I had insurance. Usually I would wait on something like that. But I had a little bit of FOMO. I had a lot of insurance. So I went after it. Didn't get the best entry. Could have been better. Got in 975. First take profit 1025. Second take profit 1050. Then it dropped, and I was already like 80% out of my position. Re-entry at 902. Took that at 950, which covered the cost of my 975s. Dropped again to 888. Reloaded there, and then took 930, and still rolling pretty much free contracts right now. So that's another open trade. And then look, we've got other open option trades that are going pretty well. We went after MSOS, the cannabis ETF, which was wild because we were actually just following the news. So we knew that a decision was about to come down. So when that happened, jumped on the mic, said, hey, look, Congress is going to vote to put the amendment in the National Defense Authorization Act. It's going to be yes or no. If it's yes, I'm going to market order in to the $30 2023 MSOS option. So we're waiting. News hits. Already prepared. Some people just kind of jump the gun, but what can you do? End up getting an entry at 620, and the pot stocks just rip for the last 2 days. So we're still in that. I think the high today on that one was 850. So yeah, it's been pretty good.
Nicely done.
Any questions, Mike?
No, man. I think
It was an easy day. I mean, Roku is fun.
Yeah, it was good. Was really good. I mean, the MSOS was great. I mean, that also MSOS is something I think that that MSOS I think is also something that can really turn into a longer term position. And I envision you trading a core and holding a core on that for the foreseeable future. So I think it is something that we're going to be able to talk about a lot.
Honestly, my plan is, so I've worked it out. If safe banking ends up getting into the NDAA, it's a lock, because that thing has passed 59 out of the last 60 years. I don't see that not passing. So really getting into the bill is enough. Cannabis stocks are going to have just a wild run. So, I think that $6 call option by January probably be going off somewhere closer to 20. And, look, you can see the demand. I mean, if you look, TrueLeave made a move from $23.50 in that neighborhood a week ago to hit $30 today. So anyway, I'll save that for tomorrow's stream.
Nice.
When I take over.
Nice. Yeah, dude, great job today. I mean, CX. And guys, the other thing that I want you guys to understand is, so one of the things with Jason is does a lot of options trading, swing trading, mostly on those options. But Jason is someone that likes to focus on lower volatility stocks and then trade what would be more volatile options off of the lower volatile stocks. And these are trades that are excellent for people that work a full-time job. Okay, these are trades that are excellent for people that work a full-time job. Jason trades from his phone. So anyone that is not able to be in front of a computer all day long, Jason's trades are Jason's the type of style, his trading style is going to be great for people that are maybe, they're not able to sit in front of a computer. They're not able to really pay too much attention to a chart and anything like that, but to be able to focus more on sentiment trading, that is something that really, a lot of our members that are in that type of situation, they will gravitate towards some of like Jason's trading style and strategy. And the point of all of this, guys, like I said, is I really wanted you to get a good feel for the variety of trading styles and strategies and traders that we have in True Trading Group. Jay, great job on that. We'll definitely keep an eye on Roku, CX, and MSOS. And like I said, I'm sure, you know, we can give some updates on those trades with people on tomorrow's live stream.
Sounds good, man. Have a good night.
Good stuff, man. Great job. I'll see you later.
See you
later. Awesome, guys. So there you have it. So now you got some insight into what True Trading Group is really all about and why we call True Trading Group a family and why True Trading Group is called True Trading Group and not Watch Michael Edward Trade. It is not just me. There are other professional traders that are moderators in True Trading Group that are calling out trades, that are answering questions, that share their screen with you, that are on the microphone like we're talking to you now, that you guys can follow along with different styles of trading. And that's what being in a group is all about. Being a diversified trader, I think, gives people a much greater chance of being consistently profitable when they have access to diversity. And you're not just banging your head against the wall trying to focus on one particular trading style or one particular asset class. Everybody, welcome Alicia. Alicia, welcome. We now have 16 spots left for those 2 small private study group sessions that are included with your membership. Use coupon code TTG121. You'll get a 50% discount. All right. And those free private study group sessions. All right. So there you guys have it. So again, those are just 3 of the TTG moderators, 2 of which Jessica and Momen started out as TTG members. And now look where they have become. Look at the traders they have become on here now, breaking down and explaining their trades to you. So anyone that thinks that I'm never going to be able to do this, don't think that, because True Trading Group pulls moderators from this point going forward from their own member community. So you guys can actually see firsthand, the success that our members are actually having. And you saw some of that here today. And even with that being said, we still have a bunch of other moderators in True Trading. We have Jason, we have Jay, we have Chris Toner, we have Glenny, we have other moderators that are still there in TTG that are calling out trades throughout the course of the trading day. And you guys were able to just meet a few of them here today. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. It was awesome for me to have some company on these live streams instead of just being here all by myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. What I'd like to do now is show you the platform. I told you earlier, if you're interested in the True Trading Group platform, I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you what's included. Remember, the membership, it's normally $2,212, but from now until midnight Pacific, you can save 50%, brings the price all the way down to just $1,100, guys. And that comes with 2 private mentor study groups totally for free for the next 16 people that use coupon code TTG121. We are the Netflix of trading communities, folks. You pay one price, you get access to the core of everything that we have. As a member, you're going to get access to the top premium trading tools and products as we bundle them together as part of your membership. Included will be Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. That's going to give you live, breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat room. You cannot rely on delayed news services, okay? You got to get news the same speed as the pros. We do. You will as a member of True Trading Group. All of this is free with your membership. You don't pay more for it. You get Quote Streams full book level 2. That's going to show you all the market makers inside of level 2. Then you're going to have our trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money where you practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. Same simulator that's used at Cal State Fullerton, University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley Haas, and Illinois Tech. Then you have our trade idea scanner. That's going to show you stocks making new highs, new lows, have a surge in volume. It's broken down between small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So no matter what you trade, you guys will be able to make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. Then you have our own proprietary scanner that's got the same functionality as FinViz Elite. You can create your own scanner, and moderators can share their scanners with you in real time. Coolest feature, though, you can click on any one of those stocks and get unlimited downloadable analyst ratings. All right, so you will actually be able to see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on any particular stock to help you make your trading and investment decisions. You also get our social sentiment scanner. This used to be something really only hedge funds and professionals had access to. Now it's at the fingertips of our TTG members. This social sentiment scanner scours Reddit, StockTwits, Twitter, and tells you how many times ticker symbols are mentioned. It will also give you useful information like how big is the float, what percentage of the float is short, are there options on that stock? Game changer. You guys have access to all this stuff included when you just pay $1,100. Then you actually are going to get access to TradingView's premium charting software. That's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by traders. You're going to get at least a minimum of 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time alerts per week from a community of traders sporting 84% win rate. We're fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website. It tracks literally every buy and every sell that our moderators make. So you can see how you'd be performing if you followed along with all of those trade alerts. Then don't forget those 2 small private mentor study groups for the next 16 people to use coupon code TTG121. Get individualized attention, help speed up that learning curve, be able to ask questions on topics and things that you are struggling or unsure about. Then the courses, simplified version of what I learned at the fund, folks. That's what you get access to in our 17 course curriculum. There's beginner and foundation courses. There's advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, all in text and video format. You get access to every single course. There aren't any pro or VIP courses that cost more money. You get access to every single course. Okay. Then you also have access to our video library. The video library's got well over 100 additional hours of educational video content. These are workshops like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO. Okay. You get access to all of this included with your membership. Then, of course, access to the chat room where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. We're answering questions. We're there with you from pre-market till after hours. You can ask us questions at any time. Guys, listen, the membership's being walked up by a couple of bucks every day. I'm telling you now, February 1st, 2022, the price of an annual membership to True Trading Group will be $2,500. You have the opportunity right now to pay $1,100. It will not be cheaper for Halloween. It will not be cheaper for Thanksgiving. It will not be cheaper for the holidays. It will not be cheaper for New Year's. It will not be cheaper for Valentine's Day. I love you all, but on Valentine's Day, the price is going to be damn near close to $2,500 because on February, it will be $2,500, excuse me, because February 1st, 2022, $2,500 for the price of our membership. So $1,100 is literally the cheapest price you all have access to join. Every day from here on out, the price is going to increase by a couple bucks every day. As we get closer to February, the price will increase at a faster rate. We have to do this because all of these tools I just showed you, guys, they cost us a lot of money to have on that platform for 7,600 members. Okay, we pay for all of that data for those members. That is why we have to raise the price of our membership in order for it to make sense for us to have those tools on the platform. The value you're getting, the value of a membership is actually insane because you can spend $1,100 to join right now tonight, but that Benzinga news feed alone costs $1,400 a year. $1,400 a year just for the Benzinga news feed. If you went to Benzinga on your own, it's included with your membership. You can pay $1,100 and get access to literally everything else, just like Alex. Alex, welcome to the TTG family, our newest member. We now only have 15 of those spots left for the 2 free private mentor study groups. You guys can use the coupon code TTG121 before those spots fill up and get that 50% discount before the price goes up at midnight Pacific. Then that the Benzinga news feed $1,400. The quote stream is $990 a year. The simulator is $300. TradingView's charts is $600. That's $3,200 just right there. Just those 4 things. I didn't even talk about the social sentiment scanner, the courses, the video library, the private mentor sessions. I didn't even talk about any of that stuff. You can get all of that for just $1,100 tonight. I told you, our goal is to disrupt this industry and make sure that this education is available to people that want it. It is within reach for people that want it. You shouldn't have to spend $7,000 to get access to this stuff. That's nonsense. In order to disrupt this industry, we need to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. Guys, you have the money back guarantee. Over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money becoming better traders. If you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one of those private study groups, if you don't make the $1,100 back at least once during your membership, I'll give you a full refund. That is how much I stand behind this platform. I put my money where my mouth is. To give you some insight into that, of the last, since we started keeping track of this statistic, of the last, 4,800 members that have joined True Trading Group, I'd say probably is a safe number since we started keeping track. Of the last 4,800 members, we have only had to refund 110 people. 110 people out of 4,800. Now, I tell you that to share with you two things. One, how infrequent we get a request for a refund. The other reason why I tell you this is to show you that the refund is real. Not everyone's going to be successful. We're not going to have 100% success rate. I know that's not realistic. That doesn't mean we can't try. Use that money back, use that coupon code, get that money back guarantee, get the 50% discount, get the 2 free small private study groups, help speed up that learning curve. We're also 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Go read the reviews. Well over 1,300 people have taken time out of their day to leave us a review on Trustpilot. Go read them. Use the coupon code, guys, TTG121. You'll get the 50% discount. You'll get the 2 free small private study groups before that price starts to climb. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me here tonight. It was a blast. I hope you enjoyed meeting some of the other pro trader moderators that are with True Trading Group. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Maybe we'll do it more. Maybe we'll do it more often. You guys really enjoyed that. So thank you for joining me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Remember, we do this 6 nights a week. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you never miss out on one of these streams. And of course, show some love. Smash that like button. I'll see you guys all later. Enjoy the rest of your night. Later, guys.